Ow, ow, I swear I left it photo right. Tonight, we gonna put her on a flight. Here we go. Everybody want pieces of pie. Ooh, nah. There you go. Diamond Shine, I know you see that. Can anyone else see that? They're gonna be in my bank account. Yeah. Hold on, don't get me started. I don't want to get here with my border. Me and my niggas got no respect. Cause no minutes until I get party. I want her, the big booty one. Come here, let's make a daughter. Then you got that water, bend you over, mind your car. Look, I'm a fully made, they don't know what I said. Disregard. I've been too high daughter, talking on my head. What up? You could go to war. I have you on the fled. You could. No one. Chill. Stop. Take my dirty club. He started at his top, open up his chest. I go on my way to save you. Hold up and stop. Got too hot. So rolling, smoking wet. Smoke is up. And Ed is on the trying to keep the camera rolling. Take my savage moment. And circle on me. This all the time. Just a moment. Right about that old man. Who this for? Hey! That's not, you know that's not mine. That's for Noah. Noah, come get this. I ain't got it, I ain't coming in. I gotta drop the top. I'm sitting in the bins. I'm in the bins. Hold up, don't stop. Okay, that's $3. I know, that's what I see. There's a lot of them. Here, Noah! Come get this out here. Yeah, I'm gonna roll it. Kiss my friend, this mama, hold up, don't stop. She got too hot. Go, so roll the smoking wet. Some smoking out. It got me choking. That's some addis on me. Turned up the addis on me. Shining. Keep the camera rolling. Oh, I go on my way to show you this real. Not the best, like open on the trail. Yeah. Now you could have messed up that TV. Huh? You're tripping, boy. This is a 70 game. Oh no, I'm just 75. I'm taking that. Talking about really about whatever. Man, this was talking about this fluid on the stretcher. I'm wrong. It's just for the catcher. I'm shocking on. Can't walk a dog. Can't get up long. Like you talking about what you really on. I don't know these niggas. Who you dissing on? I'll show you what they blizzing on. No up! Turn the water on in the bath. Turn that hot water on in that food. You put that top out. You put these shots out. Man, she say turn it on, turn it on. No questions asked. Yeah, it was 3, 5, 4, 6. I'm not sure man. I might bang it in the keep me in the trenches, I'm surrounded by the gun. Racing in the gun. You know, it's gonna come off the line. And we from Stella. I ain't beefing with no boy, you not a killer. What you talking about? Yeah, jet sweep as he taps it forward. Now get it on, let me what you talking about. What you really on? I don't know these niggas, so who you dissing on? I'll show you to put that on. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his target Allen. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with the survive. You started that's what I know. I can't go. I look like all the other things. It's hot. Check your wall. I was outside. I was supposed to catch him out and he was outside. Build the other go down. You know the
The Chargers have taken
This
the
one.
lead.
Huh?
The extra point
We probably have
attempt
to
is
go
good.
and put that in the kitchen. Oh, you can put that in the
This will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point. And this is going to be a delay of game.
Oh, shut up! That's it. Go look on that cabinet in the kitchen. Oh. You got some dinner. Alright. Ooh, that's yeah. Yo told me vinegar.
No, and the increased distance may have cost him there, as
No,
it's no good.
Should be on there. It's a big old thing, not big, but it's ain't no vinegar. No, man, we had vinegar. It's like a jug, like this big. Man, fuck. I knew I thought show you, I just seen vinegar. No, where it's gonna be at? I don't know. Under the damn kitchen, boy. See if I fit in my feet, I can do it over there. Could have been fight. Been waiting on that. You open that little time to go? Yeah, it's not mine. That's what you. You open the kitchen. Another one already.
How? So probably should have opted for the touchback.
That thing's got stick drift. It automatically moves. Like, you see this piece? Look. Look. It just be moving. Water.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in the game in the fourth quarter. But
see, it move like this, it'll move your person. You got stick drift. But this one, it just needs to be what you call it. You say the water not hot enough? Blow your breath. That means that's Noah's fault. When I shot that off and walk him back and get up there and let him.
And continue to run your offense.
To about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
bro, when it hit, man, when it hit.
Slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On third down, Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43. On the counter, here's Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And some room to work. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the red end zone now. Here's Wilson on first down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 9.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set them up with a much more manageable third down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he will score. Touchdown!
Austin Eckler
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
CD, he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? Forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible too.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Wilson on first down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing is Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. Again, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Patrick. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Wilson. Got a man. It's Jeudy complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Wilson going to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
A final shot before break. Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it again with Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have cut it back within us. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Going deep here for Allen. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his right. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Baron Browning buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Play action. It's Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake him. And this is caught out in the left flat, and he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop anyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers
Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Let you get a touchdown. Don't leave.
They'll try and run it here.
to admit I love the excitement of the two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last one. My bad, partner.
Anyway, that's okay. And just in the time they went for this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for support from their special teams. That's not what they got done. They got to sit back, and they have a long field to cover to now try to put points on the board.
First down with Wilson. Drops down incomplete.
No, you said somebody else.
Force the run through, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take possession.
I did that on purpose. What are you talking about?
Such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what they're making bids, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case,
and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. And the tone for his miss, the first game it's up and good to extend their lead. Onside kick up big. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly miss hit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
From just shy of midfield, he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Wilson. His throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Broncos on 3rd down. 50% fifth lane. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos get swarmed into revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now down to 20.
Chargers 47.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But
Dang, that's a free interception.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
they're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And the result here, a pick pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Allen's got it, complete. But he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relation with the guy throwing the ball.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after getting just one. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he's brought down. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Now it's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is touchdown. Trey McKinney there to make the grab. As these guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be close. So they have 2 more leaders that continue to pour it on here in the field. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
A water call!
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal part of Chargers. Throwing all these interceptions, another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the school.
Carter hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights. The short disruptive interceptions and great plays as quick as made. They've been on it from snap one.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Who you is? Huh? You the Broncos? No.
And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Yes, you are. I'm the Broncos.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the first
Down.
back. Unfortunately, they couldn't.
You see what team that says select the play.
We brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that
Wolfen.
when the team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt, and this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no